And welcome back. We're talking about whether there's widespread discrimination against atheists, folks who don't believe in God. Let's check in with our out in the open panel now. Stephen Smith, Debbie Schlessel, and Karen Hovey. It took me 10 times to say your name right. That's good? Do I get a little brownie point there?
Yes.
So do you think atheists should keep their religious belief secret?
They don't have any religious.
What's their beliefs, period?
What is their belief? What does an atheist believe? Nothing, right? I think this is such a ridiculous story. Are we going to take in God we trust off of our dollars? Are we going to not say one nation under God? When does it end? You know, we took prayer out of schools. What more do they want?
Their beliefs.
They don't have a good marketing. They have a horrible PR rep, and they don't have good marketing. I mean, look, if they had Hallmark cards, you know, maybe they wouldn't feel so left out. You know, we have Christmas cards. We even have Kwanzaa cards now. Maybe they need to get some atheist cards and get that whole ball rolling so more people can get involved with what they're doing. I think they need to shut up and let...
Just believe. If you don't believe in God, then where's your moral barometer? That's just me talking.
I
You can
understand
believe what you want to believe,
Yeah.
but if you're an atheist, you're basing your goodness and morality on what? I mean, but what is an atheist? I don't really get into that. You know, when I've talked to people all the time, I'm an atheist. I just walk away. I don't know what to say to you. You know,
well, an atheist is someone who doesn't quite believe that there is somebody out there, some God out there.
Well, then to me, you're an idiot.
Atheism is a taboo topic in general, but it is a controversial topic in the African American community. According to the U.S. Religious Landscape Survey conducted by the Pew Research Center's Forum of Religion and Public Life, 5% of American adults say they do not believe in God or a universal spirit, but only a quarter of these non-believers actually call themselves atheists. A 2009 study by the Pew Forum on Religion and Public Life found that African Americans were more religious on a variety of measures than the U.S. population as a whole. The percentage of black atheists and agnostics nearly doubled from 6% to 11% between 1990 and 2008. I spoke with members of Black Non-Believers of Atlanta, and we discussed atheism and the black community.
What are stereotypes of atheists?
Oh, wow. They think atheists are mean, just angry. They're depressed all the time because they don't have this God in their life. That their life must be miserable somehow. And that's not the case. You know, I'm just as happy as anybody.
Right.
Probably more happy.
Right.
But, you know, that's the stereotype. You know, if you don't have God, you must be miserable. No.
Yeah, they also believe that the stereotype is that we're out committing all these types of crimes because we have no morals. We eat babies. You know, we have one on the pit right now. You know, roasting for for us to eat for dinner after we leave here. So yes, that is another huge misconception about us.
I think another one is that we have had a bad experience with religion.
Yes.
That caused us to become atheists.
Right.
I think. You know,
that's
not the case for everyone. It does happen, but I mean, a lot of atheists are atheists because they just came to that point rationally and decided they didn't want to believe what couldn't be proven.
Do you think religion hinders the African American community?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Go to any neighborhood with a ton of poor, rundown houses and a big shiny church with a pastor with a nice car and a gold tooth, right here, and got a swag to his talking, and he got all the pretty ladies on the back end. But no, truthfully, I believe it is.
As it pertains to the black community, we have to remember that Christianity was a religion that was forced upon the captives upon arriving to the into the United States. So the captives were stripped of their culture and given Christianity forced upon. So after slavery, during slavery, after slavery, and the church just plays such a huge role in the social construct of helping to build a community, because we had to fight a lot of racial injustice, we had to fight a lot of injustice, and so it was at the crux for a long time of many communities, and even educationally.
Where I've seen plenty of people who feel that they're highly blessed and favored, and some of the poorest people on this earth. But they feel like, it's seen even like to be poor is like a badge of honor. because you're
Yes.
being being poor. It's like a badge of honor to be poor, and then it's like, and then I try to figure out how do you reconcile in your head when you see like a wealthy pastor, and how do you know, why can't you be wealthy too? Oh, you know what? It's just, and well, it's God's will and all this other stuff, and it's just like, sometimes you get so frustrated.
Yes.
It's frustrating because you want to help people. You see them and you want to help them, but it's just like the mind. Basically, if you trap somebody's mind, then you have them. You know? So it's the church has people's minds.
Right.
See, black people have a special relationship with God because when they read the Bible, they see those Hebrews and they look at them. You know, we're going through that struggle. That's us. You know, the whole Moses Red Sea thing. They see that. That's us. So if we just, God's gonna give us the promised land one day. Just hold on. Meanwhile, in during slavery time, it's like white people had theirs then and later. We gotta keep waiting until we get ours later.
Beyond even black communities, like when I travel and you see it in Africa, you see Europe becoming less religious, and you see Latin America and Africa becoming more Catholic. You know what I mean, more religious and poorer at the same time. So there's a relationship there.
Is there anything that you believe in?
Tons of stuff.
Tons of stuff. Lots of things.
Nothing supernatural.
Right.
That's basically it. Nothing supernatural. But
well, what I like to say about belief is that I try not to believe anything. I try to know as much as possible. If there's anyone that I need to believe in or anything I need to believe in, I try to believe in myself. First and foremost, and I put my trust and determination, if you will, in people that I can see, as opposed to anyone that I can't.
And ideas that have proof. And that thing.
Well, people want to know what if we're wrong? What if there is a God? What are you going to do then? But I pose the question: what if there isn't? That means you just wasted your whole life. Live now. Life is short. Be happy. Don't be a slave.